Welcome back. We're back in Final Fantasy 16. Been a couple days. We finished the prologue on Wednesday. Started and finished the prologue on Wednesday. What day is today? Tuesday. Started and finished the prologue on Tuesday, and then didn't have a stream Wednesday or Thursday. Having a stream today. Yeah, see where we get to. Lots of characters died. It was something else. It was very Game of Thrones. Didn't even know them long enough to remember their names. We're playing Clive. Can I just like hold this button? We can. Playing Clive, who's apparently being called Wyvern. 13th year of servitude. Okay. He's a member of the Bastards, which are a group of what are they called? What are they called? Does it say bearers? There we go. A group of bearers that are like warriors instead of slaves, but they're probably still considered slaves. I don't know. We played through the prologue to learn Clive's background, how he is a dominant of Ifrit and gained his power during like an assault at the castle him and his father and his brother were at, and he basically killed his brother while they were both in icon form, and his dad died super fast. It was just like dead, and his mom's alive, though I don't understand the mom character yet. There's got to be like a story there of who she is and why she hated Clive, was not really that affected by Joshua's death. And I may be going the wrong way, but we got a stone skin tonic. That's a big deal. That's about 8 times faster than Final Fantasy 15.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Ooh, dead bodies. And our characters, our little troop here is supposedly sent to kill Shiva's dominant. I don't know how they're supposed to do that because they don't seem very strong. Many tonics. How do I show my trigger buttons? The trigger buttons will show our tonics,
Did you hear that?
potions,
Down there.
our abilities.
So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Iron Blood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait. Our fortunes have turned.
They're speaking another language!
It's her.
The dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
So,
end this
are we?
quickly.
Are we killing the girl or the priests or what? I guess we're gonna find out. Hey, we know her. It's Willa or whatever her name is. I have no idea, and it didn't say on that screen. Why are they threatening children? Crime or the girl dies. Doesn't seem very nice. They're holding children hostage.
What Alvation and Naukin, Alad Scully asked.
Wow, I hope I get to do some fighting.
Avis, care to kill some Iron Blood?
Gladly.
I gotta remember the buttons here.
You focus on the target.
Understood.
We should definitely recognize what we are for some reason. Yeah, where's your stagger meter? Up there. Yeah. Oh, big move, big move.
Stop talking and move.
Yeah, how do I run?
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
Is there a parry system? I don't remember. Doesn't seem like it.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
Where do I lock on? There we go.
Leave me
Get staggered!
Last.
Shiva defeated! Frozen Tear. Using crafting. Okay. Dramatic death!
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm going to realize who she is now that I've whacked her a bunch with my sword and sent fireballs at her. Santa! Game of Thrones, isn't it?
No, that's
For real.
not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Oh, shit!
Fuck.
Have you played through this, Santa? Everybody's fucking dying. Look, if you wanted Game of Thrones storytelling, they fucking nailed it. People are made of tissue paper. You have not. It's so much more graphic than the old ones. Dude, this is way more graphic than any of the other Final Fantasy games. Big Sean, are there new dicks? We can hope so. I don't know. I think we see butt cheeks. I don't know. What's this rated? What's the game rated? Isn't there like a parent's website that we can go to and it'll tell us what kind of nudity the game has? Where's the store page? Let's go to the discussion and look at the fan art. That'll tell us. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Welcome in. Partial nudity. So probably like side boob and butt cheeks. Hate to disappoint you, Big Sean. Let's see if there's a website like what I'm talking about. Parent Guide to Games and Movies. Common Sense Media. Find a movie. Final Fantasy 16. Common Sense says age 16 plus. Parents need to know that Final Fantasy 16 is an action role-playing game for PlayStation 5 and the 16th game in the well-known series. It tells the story of Clive, warrior plans, blah, 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 blah. Themes of discrimination, equality, friendship, and courage run throughout the story, which includes a large cast of mostly lighter-skinned characters. Women are depicted in positions of power, though not as frequently as men. There are representations of same-sex and different-sex relationships within the narrative of the game, and several scenes show kissing and embracing, as well as naked bodies pressed up against each other, with genitalia obscured. Dialogue contains plenty of strong language, including repeated uses of the word fuck. People are often shown drinking and smoking, with one key protagonist frequently seen smoking cigarettes. Combat is presented from a third-person perspective. Clive uses his sword and magical abilities to viciously kill enemies, both fantastical and human. Slow-motion cinematic sequences capture blood moving through the air, limbs being severed, and people being murdered. Some environments include dead bodies scattered on the ground or hanged to rot in the sun. That's commonsensemedia.org, by the way. Sounds like a bunch of prudes. I fucking love that shit. That stuff is so funny to read, though, because it's like, I kind of get it, because, like, if you're a parent that doesn't understand anything about anything, and your kid's like, hey, I want to play this game, and you're like, well, son, you're not supposed to see boobies right now because you're 7, and I stopped breastfeeding you 6 years ago. I don't know anything. All right. Sounds like a bunch of brutes, yeah.
We've got company, Wyvern.
Like the little flavor text they put in viciously and murdered and stuff, yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohilda Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
What's her name? I've forgotten it.
Sorry,
Jill. Like Jill Valentine. And Clive, like nobody I've ever known. Clive Owen? It's such an uncommon name, at least in the US.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
I'm in love!
I know her.
What the shit was that? He was just on the ground?
Look around you!
What do you want? Parry? Use X just as an opponent strikes to parry. That's my attack button. What are you talking about? Iconic ability, while time is slowed in this manner, will slightly lower the ability's cooldown time. Okay. Ain't no Kevin Sorbo. He ain't coming face to face with mayonnaise. It's
Do you
mayonnaise.
think any of these animals care? I need you here! Now that that's done,
Mayonnaise.
I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
Uh-oh.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your emperor.
Ooh, he's talking some shit. You brought some of the sausage, egg, and cheese pizza rolls to work today. You like them better than the chorizo ones? I think I do too. I think they're better. The chorizo ones don't taste like chorizo. It's like that experiment where you make Rice Krispies and you see how much sawdust you can add to the Rice Krispies before people notice, right? And I think they've added too much not chorizo that I can notice it. It's not all chorizo. Had the herbal flavor of chorizo with no spice. Is that what it is? I think there's just too much sawdust in it.
My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think
You're
I
going
don't?
down, Tiamat!
The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed.
Oh, I forgot what the buttons do!
So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
Oh, backstab! I'm a jerkbag!
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
Oh, she's been staggered!
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand! Wyvern!
Not this time.
Oh! He always gets me with that.
By a traitor's blade.
Da-da-da! I love the new victory music. Them going with like the Gregorian version of the is so good. There's a lot of egg in these with quotes. Hey, I got meteorite. Hey, calm down. I hate you just as much as I did Jill. So don't be such a drama queen. Do we get to use our dominant power now? That'd be fun. I didn't really get to use it last time because it was just like a cutscene that I press buttons for. This would have been a really cool moment to play some like classic rock music, like I don't know. What would be what's the old song where they chant thunder? AC/DC Thunderstruck. Like this. I don't have that turned on. Here we go. There we go. But then, like, and then like have a blow up with the character name. Wouldn't that have been cool? That would have been so cool.
Come on, man.
It just that moment really lacked impact because there was no music.
Fuck.
The title card. Yeah. It's too bad that won't be in the VOD, and everybody, if anybody watches the VOD, they're going to be like, what in the fuck is he doing? It's
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would
That's
they
not our
have
mom.
Taken care when chasing the hare.
Benedicta Harmon. Barnabas not the only one she snares best spawn. Eyes and ambitions for Hugo Kupka. She can be my mom. Hoggies.
I expected more from the mighty Titan.
Oh man, I got like a bug bite on my head or something. It's awful. I'm
put
gonna
the
like,
ice
I
cream on
think
her
I'm gonna
back.
shave my head tonight.
No doubt.
I'm gonna go back to the buzz for a little bit.
But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
Mommy?
Jill. Is it really you?
Santa, did you see the thing? Apparently, Concord cost upwards of $400 million to make. Like, what the fuck? They're just taking it for a wash, too. That's where the PS5 Pro... That's why the PS5 Pro is so expensive. They're trying to recoup their costs. Man, I wish that was true. As far as I understand it, most of the time, companies have sold their consoles at a loss. Like it always costs more to manufacture it than what they sell it for. But maybe these idiots will cover it. Yeah, I think historically, if you look it up, Microsoft and Sony have both sold their consoles at a loss and recouped their money on game sales and whatever else services.
And who's this fine hound I see before
Maybe
me?
that's changed since last I heard.
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
Hey, it's the stereotypical bad guy. I'm not a bad man. What if I can find that clip? Hold on. Let me see this one. Let me see if I can find that clip real quick. YouTube, I'm not a bad man hurricane heist. No. Nothing. Damn. Anyway, he's in that movie, and he says, and the guy that's voicing this character says, "I'm not a bad man," and then he's like holding a revolver at somebody's face and just fucking blows them away. It's hilarious. That movie's hilarious.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands.
And that was a terrible voice casting
Funny.
for this character.
I'd always pictured you as more the Chocobo type. Clive Rosfield.
He knows us. Is this supposed to be Sid?
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix.
They should sell the consoles at a loss. You wish they did that for controllers too, because these $70 PS5 controllers are wild. Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. These are so cheap for what they cost. Like, they'll last me 6 months, maybe a year. I've stopped getting the like special ones because I'm not going to have it long enough for it to matter.
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed.
Who are you?
Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for.
You need at least 2 back buttons.
None the worse for wear.
I think that's really smart, Big Sean. I really fucked up my finger playing Elden Ring because I do the claw, and if I had a back button to hold for run instead, that would fix a lot of issues. You have Forza Horizon controller and can't use it because of the problems. Can't really get replacement parts either because of special colors, right? It's...
Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
You get the attachment for PS4 controller for $10. Now you're too used to it.
I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
Sure, it's gonna be scalped as hell. Dude, I saw that and I didn't even bother looking it up because everything cool like that has come out for like the last year has been a fucking sweepstakes, and I have no interest in sharing a tweet, posting a video, filling out a survey, sharing it with 5 friends, just to not just give me a price tag and I'll buy it. Still haven't got a PS5 or Series X.
Once we're back at the hide.
Yeah, you're only missing out if you were like really looking forward to any of the PlayStation 5 games like Demon's Souls remake. What else is Stellar Blade? I'm going to be really surprised if Stellar Blade does not go to PC. And that game it will be just as fun if it releases a year from now as it was this year. Going so far as some snacks are doing it. We're giving away X amount of birthday cake flavored Dr. Yes. Yes, Mountain Dew has been doing it for a couple years. It's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. I just want to give you my money, but it's clear that my money is worthless to you. What the fuck?
Come on.
That's what they're telling us with these sweepstakes, is they don't need our money. They already have everything that they need. Follow Sid to the hideaway. So that is Sid. These remakes on the classic Final Fantasy songs are solid. It's all about perceived value instead of actual value. Yeah.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Home sweet home.
It's a cave. Did he explain how he knew us and I just missed it? He explained we knew us, but I didn't catch how and from where. We still have blood on our face. The hideaway. Did they brand off the tattoo?
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nerve. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Zarya.
And this is the Dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her...
Janitor work has a habit of taking the trash bag out of the can in the break room, but forgetting to replace them. Turn work started throwing stuff away without a trash bag. Now it takes the whole can. So now everyone is just leaving trash in a pile where the can is supposed to be. What in the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. I would be so mad at that janitor. Like, I totally understand leaving your garbage in a pile is a really shitty thing to do, but like, you didn't do your job. And then you were mad that there were consequences to not doing your job. I would totally add to that pile. I'm sorry. Like, I totally understand you sometimes forget to not put a new liner in. I don't know how. Even then, the can has to be gone longer than 30 minutes. Is this like a janitor company that you guys pay to have a janitor keep things clean? Or are they like an internal employee? Either way, that I have no idea how he gets away with that. He's just stupid. He needs to get fired then. Hire somebody else.
Over?
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Goots? Okay. If I could have anything in these games that have like an original dub and then an English dub, whether it's Chinese, Japanese, whatever, it would be the option to like go back a line and hear it in another language, or like see the subtitle in the other language, because that's not Goots. It's Gets. It's Gets. I've known people with that as their last name.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side
Gooch.
of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Hide away. Pressing the back button opens a detailed map of your current area. Main scenario destinations are marked with A. The Fat Chocobo. The cells. Speak with Sid in his chambers. The furrows. Let's find
That means
ourselves a
a soldier
wench. What do we have any gear? What's this? Tired of having to manually adjust your iconic ability sets each time you want to use different abilities? Did you know you can register up to 5 sets of iconic abilities via the gear tab in the main menu? While on this tab, use the LB and RB to cycle through the sets and customize them as you wish. Remember, you cannot edit or change sets while in combat. Okay. Where's my Ifrit abilities? I also want to change these. Because this is a way better stagger, and my brain is programmed to think X is horizontal and Y is vertical. I don't know why. It just makes sense to me. All right. Do we have the cheat accessories? That's it.
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
Smell of war? You mean blood and shit? Locked bearer.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
Good thing I can't read. Is that man asleep?
Most concerning.
I'm no man's tool, and neither are you.
They're legitimately drunk people. So I'm guessing I should stop fucking around.
Might have something.
Cantankerous Crone. I hope that's her real name. And we never find out that there's a different name she goes by. And everybody just calls her Cantankerous. Cantacrone. Auntie Canty. Auntie Conti. Auntie Canty?
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Oh, good, I wiped the blood off. What a cunt.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her.
That's a comfortable looking
I was
couch.
hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Has he introduced himself? Like, I feel like I missed Sidolphus Telemon's introduction.
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill.
Oh, we found the
Until my
character
brother is avenged.
that's often smoking cigarettes.
I must walk my own path.
Avenged.
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Not the cigarettes! Ah!
Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
He's in... Oh no.
Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is, then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
What'd you give me? Continental rum?
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Who's the goddess Gregor? Doesn't say.
That's so.
These voices are so incredibly odd. Yeah. His makes sense. Jill's, we'll see what if Jill's makes sense. It was like a 50-50. Joshua's made sense. The mom made sense. So maybe it's just Gooch and Sid that don't make sense. Hand over the Continental rum.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Oh, damn you, Goots.
This voice makes sense.
All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
The crafting of new gear, as well as upgrading existing gear, can be done at a blacksmith, as long as you have the recipe and the proper materials. Okay. Craft iron belt +1, I guess.
And the belt.
I don't like that.
Caesar Square. You want anything else?
Maybe I did an oopsie, but like I held the button and it automatically.
Thank you.
As if I had pressed the second button.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
When something has changed in the hideaway, a notice will appear. I like that.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Sangfornian
Well,
dear.
what else does he have? Broadsword +1, but I don't have Wirite. Ooh. Iron bracers. Increase my defense by 8.
That it?
Fancy a mug of Kenneth's coldest? We're done.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Yeah.
Come on, nearly there.
You, blankets, quick as you like.
Who's the breathing? That guy?
All right, we make him comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
We're gonna find out he's a Moogle or something. It's not a human, that's why he seems odd. It's like Peter Griffin when he skins his knee. Right,
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night.
He's
You can find
bleeding
your way up
profusely.
upstairs to the infirmary. We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
My God, man, can't you see he's hurt? He keeps moaning right into my ear. Yeah, basically.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything, you ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
This calm music is just lulling me into a snooze. Side quests unlocked. Oh my God. Keep an eye out for green icons. These indicate a quest to offer. A list of current and completed quests can be seen in the journal. After accepting a quest, objectives for the main scenario and up to 3 side quests can be displayed. You can prioritize. The following hideaway facilities are now available. 1,000 tomes, an ever-growing compendium of all things Valisthea. The Orchestrion, a personal jukebox for songs collected throughout the game. Both are located in the eatery, the Fat Chocobo. It can be found on the local map by pressing the back button.
Who are these people?
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
He talks a lot more than the other Charon.
Clive. I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some
Even in the hideaway, I need to turn a tiny profit. Otherwise, I'll never be able to retire. Both consumable items and gear can be purchased at shops around Valisthea. Changes as the story progresses, be sure to check frequently. Broadsword. Ooh, it's a minor upgrade and it's gonna cost me all of my money. The fuck out of here. What can we sell? Potion. Let's sell these tonics. Let's sell these tonics. Yeah, there we go.
I'm
Bam.
thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Gruff old lady, I ain't got time for no nonsense. Uh-oh, Proof's coming in with some new emotes. I'm gonna get a soda and some more water. And then I'll be right back because I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm not running away, I promise. My last free son! Yay! I always wonder how much it can pick up when I'm like away from the microphone. Or if you just hear like somebody far in the distance. He's gone forever. I think he ran away. It's like I can still hear him. My last Capri Sun. I'm trying to cut down on my soda intake and I'm cheating by drinking Capri Sun. And you know, I could say it's a health thing, but it's more that soda's fucking expensive. It's $9 for a 12 pack of soda. A 12 can case of soda is $9. It's too much. It's too much. So I'm trying to like reduce the caffeine intake and then I'll reduce the sugar intake because I'll switch from this to water. Great Valley has some very nice 2 liters. There's a reason Mountain Dew is the big deal and Mountain Lightning is not.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guiltier name. You're taking his side now? And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
What is she doing?
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Collect the supplies. Hold to interact. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. It's just so hard to pick up, and I gotta hold the button long enough. Otherwise, I can't pick it up. Oh, pick it up. Oh, okay, I got it. That was stressful. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. I think that was the most difficult thing in this game so far. The redstone is now accessible. The customizable virtual battlescape provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Additional options will become available as Clive progresses through the story. Commence training? No. No, I want to leave. Let me leave. You fucks. How do I leave? You've never used a training ground or anything in any video game that hasn't forced you to. Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6 has the best training, simulation, testing area of any video game I've played in my life.
You all done?
It's the standard as far as I'm concerned. Because what you could do is, as long as you had the parts, you didn't have to go to another menu. You could just hot swap parts and train on the training dummy. And the training dummy would move around and shoot at you. It was great.
Leaving already.
She gave me 2 potions. The supplies she gave me were 2 potions. Wow.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Canada!
Good day,
Did you tell me
welcome to the Great White North.
Most time it's just DPS number simulator. Little confetti of numbers. No, Armored Core 6. That game, I wish that game was longer and had more build variety. Those were my biggest complaints about the game. Otherwise, it was phenomenal. The writing was really good. The graphics were really good. The gameplay was really good. It was just, I felt like build variety kind of sucked. Unless you like meta out your kit. Like I'm sure there were like 6 or 7 good builds. Happy Friday, it does. Had some Alfredo sauce and you're lactose intolerant. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, life's about choices, and I've been there. In high school, we would get Chinese food every now and then, like takeout, and it was like a 90% chance that it would upset my tummy, and I still ate it. World map instantly travel to previously unlocked locations. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story or discovering waymarks known as obelisks. The world map will open automatically upon leaving an area that can also be accessed at any time via the main menu. Sometimes it's worth it. It looked really fun. You're so behind on games, didn't play that. Still waiting to get Space Marine 2. Just been playing your backlog. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And Space Marine 2 only has a how long was the campaign? 12 hours? Was it even that? I think it was less than that. Space Marine 2. 14 hours, and I've done a couple operations, so it's like a 10-hour campaign. These episodes of Titus Talks on YouTube are great. I think this is fantastic. I like the game a lot. I wish the campaign was longer. I wish it had more customization. And it needs more operations and more recyclable gameplay loops. Because once I play an operation about 5 or 6 times, I'm not going to want to play it anymore. And there's only a handful of operations, like 6 of them. You want the co-op mode and some PvP? You get it eventually, just when you're more comfortable. Yeah, it's definitely not worth like buying a video game if it's going to stress you out. Of like, man, that's money I shouldn't have spent. Collect the supplies. Make for the Greywood. And then we've got a couple side quests we can do. You've been enjoying Remnant 2?
Help.
Have you?
It sounds like Otto has everything under control.
I like Remnant 2. It was way too hard. It was way too hard with 3 players at the start. Holy crap. Bosses would like one-shot us. It was bad. And then I wish Remnant 2 did less of the like hiding unlockables. I don't know. And little hidden stuff that has to be looked up. There's so much that's so hidden. It's too much. I like the game and I love third-person shooters. They're like on my list of game genres that I like. Third-person shooters is probably number 1.
As always.
Don't think I haven't noticed you stealing sips from that pot.
All right, side quest.
Ah, a new face, and dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests.
There's one that you have to beat a boss and look in the arena for a tiny drizzle of falling sand. If you stand under that for a few minutes, it drops you into a hidden room. Oh my god. The first game didn't have any of that shit. I don't remember it having any of that shit. The first game, I think the gameplay loop in the first Remnant is superior to Remnant 2. Because Remnant 2, you have like this really long, multiple worlds story. And that's nice. However, the design of the game is like killing bosses in various ways. People have to data mine. See, that's atrocious. The fact that you have to like look at game files to figure this shit out means it's way too obtuse.
Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful. They're hot.
Hey. Is there an accessibility setting for the holding of buttons? Because my hands are not going to be very happy about this. What's this? What are these? We have things that I can use. Okay. These are the pre-order bonuses. Target cycle, target lock, roller rumble. Maybe it's the gear, gameplay. Nothing. What's that? The great wood. I got some great wood for you, pants grab. Onion sword, brave blade.
How long has it been?
Both atrocious, but okay.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't you're new, aren't you?
Well,
Sorry, I'm really not looking for the
yeah.
the
see.
the conversation with the common folk who don't even have names. I'm an elitist pig.
Well. Some... Just a moment. I won't be a burden.
All right, but
Of course.
that's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
All done,
They were bearers, not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but...
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than
It's a
reason enough
commune,
to
it's
trust our
socialism!
you say? I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Treasure coffers waiting to be plundered. Kick it open and reap the bounty. Go on.